guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are just joining us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've been talking about mind shift in this month, and we've talked about so many things. In fact, I myself have how do I put it now? I've enjoyed a lot of things. I've really had a lot of rewatch and rewatching again. One of the things about what is that they become life when you try as much as possible to keep reminding yourself of those things that you've watched. So it's not something that you just watch in a day and after a day you just say, okay, I've done with it. Though. It's something that you continue and continue. So guys, we've been talking about perception in mind shift. I talked about the first thing you do when you want to have a mind shift towards anything in life or whatever it is you want to become in life. I talked about changing your focus, which births vision in you. And after that, you move to perception. I was having a discussion with someone one day, that's actually of recent, and the person said something that really, really caught my attention. The person said that everything you see yourself getting attached to in life or things you see yourself getting attracted to in life are result of the meaning you give to it. And sincerely, for like some minutes I had to like sit down and start meditating on that word and be like, okay, I began to look at incidents that has happened around me. I began to look at things that happened around me. I began to see how I begin to give meaning to those things. Initially, there are some things that on a normal day when you are so happy, like extremely happy, and somebody gets you angry, there's things that you might not really react because of your happiness that day. Have you ever seen someone who is seriously happy and somebody just did something like something that if that person is not in that particular feeling or that mood, the person would have literally gotten angry and just do something nasty. The person was like, okay, just thank God that today is your lucky day. If you had to be on a normal day, I know what I would have done for you. Now, knowing that kind of thing, you develop meaning to those things around you by how attached to you, by how attracted you are to those things, by majorly the meaning that you give to it. For example, now initially probably something is happening around you and you begin to give certain meanings to it. If you are not careful, those meaning you begin to give to things around you begin to form your person, begin to form the things that you attract in life, begin to form the things that attract you, and begin to form the things that magnet to you. And that's why in one of Pastor Sam's message, he said that you are like a magnet. Anything you really think about in life becomes you, and that is a psychological truth. So anything you think about, whatever it is you're thinking about life, until you begin to give positive meaning to things around you, until you begin to intentionally shift your thought to give meanings that are right, to give meanings that are positive to things around you. There's certain that you might just be giving negative meanings to them and be attracting something negative. For example, now your own might not even be attracting something negative. Your own might just be the fact that you have traumas and you have experiences and you've gone through so many things in life. You might not even want to see any good thing happen to you. Why? Because you're still dwelling in the place of your past. You're still dwelling in those things that you've experienced and you felt like you cannot come out from there because you felt there's just so many impossibilities surrounding those things you've gone through in life. So you have to really, really change the meaning you give to things in order to have a mind shift for yourself. And having a mind shift for yourself will actually help you to begin to position yourself in such a way that people began to see the worth of you knowing your own worth. People began to see the value of you discovering your own value. And your value begins from how you actually position your mind, how you see things around you as so important in mind shift. I keep saying that and I'll continue to say that it is absolutely the entire being of a mankind. How you see yourself is just so very, very, very important. For some people, it's not really, how do I put it now? It's not even majorly how they see themselves or how they give meaning to it. It's maybe how they give meaning to life. Yes. Some people have given life a certain meaning whereby they don't see life as something or somewhere where something good can really come out for them. So they just tend to look at life and be like, okay, nothing good can really come out from life because life has not really been fair to me in one way or the other. And when you tend to have that kind of perception about life, certainly nothing good will really come to you. You tend to, even in the midst of your struggles, you tend to see more of negativity than positivities. Instead of seeing your struggles in such a way, probably like, okay, fine, my struggle is just for an appointed time. It gets better, it becomes easy, and instead of that, you just be seeing from the light of life as it. That's why you see people, they just come and just say life is hard. Life is will always be hard for you because you keep seeing life as a hard place. But the moment that you begin to see a lesson, an empowerment, a purpose in your pain, in everything that life is throwing at you, then you begin to learn more and begin to see life to be more simpler, to be more complex, and you tend not to take things that Jesus had one mission when he was coming to the world, and that mission was for him to come and save people. So his focus, every minute that Jesus was giving to life was based on his purpose in life. So Jesus was just so focused on purpose that everything around him was speaking about the vision he himself he had. And that's why I say if you must have a mind shift, you must have a vision. So by the time it wasn't easy because he had many tribulations, he had many challenges, he had so many things surrounding him, but yet he wasn't defined by those challenges, he wasn't defined by those things. Yes, he felt some pain that at some point and he felt like, oh, this is a scar on me. But he didn't allow himself to dwell on those things. He was just so focused on the vision, and everything around him was interpreting more about his vision. So as an individual, if you are not focused, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a vision, if you don't have something you're becoming, if you don't have some ideologies that should guide your thoughts, that's why you study the scripture as a believer. You study the scripture so that they can change your meaning to life, to things around you, to cultures, to society pressures. That's why you read books so that they can change you, they can expand your thoughts and help you shaping your perception towards things that are actually right. That's why it is that you go to gathering of the brethren, which is the church. You go to church so that you can relate with people of like minds and you can be influenced. Anything that is going to happen to an individual start from the inside. Once there is a mind shift inside of you, then everything outside of you connect to what your mind already thought of. If your mind has not thought of it, your outward appearance cannot attract it. So most times that somebody was saying someone that something which is very, very true, that a sin is not something that you just say is the devil, I find myself in it. Sometimes a sin is, most times, not just sometimes, a sin is probably something you've thought of in your own mind. And in the place of that imagination, before you know it, you already find yourself doing it. So trying to justify yourself for your actions will really know what, because you've actually done it in your mind. So whatever a man will become start from the state of the mind shift of a man. Is that if you're going to have a good life in this world, start from your mind. If you're going to be rich in this world, start from your mind. If you're going to be better than whatever it is that you faced in life, start from your mind. If you're going to let go of your past and see whatsoever it is that you've gone through as a lesson and a stepping stone to become a better part of you, start from your thought. If you're going to see what else am I gonna say? Just name those things. I don't really want to know whatsoever it is, or whether you're in the midst of so many things that you really can't just explain at the moment. If there is anything I want to say is mind shift starts from the mind. And the earlier you start positioning your mind, the earlier you start positioning your thoughts, your ideas in the right places, the easier it is for you to have access to beautiful things in life. The easier it is for life to become simpler for you. The easier it is for you not to compare yourself to others. The easier it is for you to walk in your own face, in your own path, and become a better version of yourself. Someone once said something that really caught my attention, the psychological fact. He said, your greatest competition are not people, it's not material things, it's not property. Fine, those things are good, they are cool. It's good to have them. But your greatest competition is you becoming better than yesterday, you becoming better than day before yesterday. Until you begin to think in that perspective, until you begin to shift meanings to things around you from that energy, seriously, you're going to be stuck if you don't start thinking right, if you don't start shifting your thoughts. You're going to be stuck, and once you are stuck wherever you find yourself, it's really, really going to be hard for you to become better. And being better start from how you begin to see yourself. Don't forget, I'm your psychotherapist. My name is Rema. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Don't forget to invite your friends, because March is fast going. And guess what? We have a new topic approaching for next month. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing the story of a man who actually worked a mind shift for many days, and apparently what it turned out to become in the society. I'll see you guys again next time. What do? We give psychological solutions to psychological issues in the society.